Do you prioritize your children over your marriage? John and Mary sitting in the tree kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby in the baby carriage, not necessarily in that order lol. An old but familiar schoolyard rhyme. Generally speaking, for most of you at least, first came love, then the baby. The baby, which then turns into a child, and then, oh my, an adolescent is a product of the affection you and your significant other share. They were literally created from your emotional and the connection to each other. So, then why once those beautiful bundles of joy born, does the relationship take a massive hit? In the beginning, it is just the circumstances of a baby being extremely dependent on their caregivers for survival. Also, the new mama is experiencing hormone fluctuations. She just delivered a bowling ball as well, and her body desperately needs to heal. Then this cute little miracle needs to be fed, changed, and soothed about every 2 hours. Not to mention, if she is nursing the baby, her body is also working extra hard to produce enough milk, plus discomfort that can come from that as well. She is sleep deprived, and the thing the new mama needs them right now is sleep. This goes on for months and months. Eventually, the feedings get further out, and a little more sleep is possible. However, for several months there is nowhere enough sleep for the new mama. Although now recovering physically, the father is probably also sleep deprived since they're helping out with those feedings, changes, and whatever else they can. During this time her mate is feeling excited about the birth of the child, of course, but also a little neglected. Yes, because of the demands of this beautiful baby and the weeks of the postpartum sex ban, the mate is left wondering, where did she go? Will she ever come back? Okay, now the postpartum sex ban is over, so all systems a go, the mate thinks. No, hold up, the demands of the baby, the hormones trying to come back down, and the physical healing of the body are still going on. She is also still exhausted. This looks different for women. However, it is not uncommon for women to say it took over a year, possibly even 2 years to feel recovered. Maybe because of all the sleep deprivation. IDK, not a doctor. Fast forward, the baby is a year, things have gotten slightly back to normal. He may be thinking things still are not quite right. When will I get my mate back? Will she ever come back? She is still busy with the baby. It is like her whole world is focused on this other being, and I do not know where I fit in. Unfortunately, I have heard this from many men who were blindsided by how much having a child was going to change their relationship with their wife. It's not only the men though, women to feel saddened and confused by the hit their relationship takes after having a child. Also, for the sake of fairness, sometimes it is not just the mama who is putting the baby, kid, adolescent before the mate or relationship. I have seen dads do this too. Most people want to make sure their child is thriving, and that is good. However, sometimes it is just too much. As we keep moving along, we see a pattern that at every stage of development, at least one parent will continue to prioritize the baby, child, adolescent over their mate. Now, in those early days, that prioritization was vital for the baby's survival. As the child becomes older and older, it is just a pattern the parents have gotten into. There are always play dates, birthday parties, sports, school functions, music lessons, and so on. The parents are running ragged. 3 or more kids to all these activities. I know what you're going to say. Oh, these activities are good for the child's development. Yes, activities are good for a child's development. They can also be too much if the child is overscheduled. They are not vital for the child's survival or development. Many children were raised without a plethora of varying activities multiple nights a week. What the child needs most is to have parents who practice first of all self-care, so they can show up for their children. Put your own oxygen mask on first. Also, parents who prioritize their mate, the relationship. Children will thrive best when raised in happy, healthy homes, with happy, healthy parents who love each other. Also, since children are social learners, they will not know how to have a good relationship if they do not see their parents modeling it for them. The best thing you can do for your children is for your mate to work on your relationship. Being a good parent is being a good partner to your mate. So, take care of yourself so you can be a good partner and parent. Then make sure you are giving your relationship the energy it needs to thrive. In the book His Needs, Her Needs by W. Hawley, he states that couples need 15 hours per week of quality time, not family time, however, couple time, interaction time, enjoying each other. Now, I understand this may be a daunting task for your shoulder right now. However, can we try 10 hours a week? Also, focusing on quality of time is far more important than the quantity of time. So, if you can only get in 7 hours a week, or about 60 minutes a day of quality time, you are improving your relationship. When you prioritize your children over your relationship, you're hurting yourself, your mate, and your children. There is nothing that you can give your children that will benefit them more throughout life than modeling a healthy relationship for them and providing them with a peaceful home life. The Sex, Love, and Marriage channel's mission is to help you create skills to build a healthy and mutually satisfying relationship. If you like this content, let us know by hitting that like button. If you want to hear more from this channel, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a beat. If you know anyone who needs to hear this message, feel free to share.